What's good, YouTube? What's going on with y'all? I'm back with another video. Back with another one. Feel me? I really been spending a lot of time with myself. Like I really should be in front of this camera, but like I just been locking in. Like I've been locking in with the gym, locking in with my goals, locking in with just me everything I'm trying to do. See the physique getting crazy. Today, we're just gonna talk about believing in yourself because I feel like a lot of people don't be believing in themselves. Like a lot of people be like just taking stuff for granted, especially when they talented, especially when they capable of getting the task done or getting whatever it is completed. They BS with themselves, and it's like you can't BS with yourself, especially if you're capable, especially if you got the potential. All you gotta do is believe in yourself. You know, ask God for a sign that I should stick with my passion, stick with the things I like to do. And then DDG hit me up. So it's like you just gotta believe in God. You just gotta believe in God. You just gotta believe in who you wanna be. For real, for real. You just gotta believe in who you wanna be. Believe in the things that you want for your life, and you gotta see it. You gotta look in the mirror and you gotta tell yourself, I could do it. You gotta tell yourself I'm capable. You gotta tell yourself I'm worthy. You gotta tell yourself I could make it happen for my family. I can make it happen for myself. I can make it happen for my friends. And it's okay to be that guy. It's okay to be that guy to make everything happen and be that guy to make it like dreams come true. It's okay to be that. That doesn't make you the main character. That doesn't make you have main character syndrome or anything like that. It don't make you better than anybody else. It's just you know your worth. You know what you're capable of. You know what you want for yourself. You know how you want to live your life. And it starts by believing in yourself. It starts by believing that you could do it. There's two types of people in this world. There's people that say I can, and there's people that say I can't. And in all reality, both of those scenarios are true. Because if you tell yourself you can't, you will enable yourself or disable yourself. I don't really know the right terminology, but you will stop yourself from being great by saying you can't. You will tell yourself you can't, you can't, you can't, and you'll start to believe that you can't. You'll start to downplay who you are, and you shouldn't, because why would you downplay yourself? It's already so many people in this world that's probably trying to downplay you or brush off what you got going on. You got to be the one to believe in yourself. Feel me? Because there's people out there that say I can, and those people, no matter what, they get up and they keep going. They get up and they keep being resilient. They get up and they keep staying 10 toes and they lock in. That's what it's about. Like a lot of people really be playing with their life. You gotta lock in. You gotta lock in and you gotta believe in who you are. You gotta believe in what you want. And you gotta believe in God. And when you put all your trust in God and you put all your trust in who you want to be and what you see for yourself, you will see results. If you pray that God will bless you for the hard work that you putting in, He will bless you. 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 Like, and a lot of people, they feel like their life isn't good. They feel like their life isn't good because of God or because of what they're going through or, whatever the case may be. But honestly, if you change your perspective and you change your beliefs and you change how you want to live your life, it will change. Your life will change. Your life will change. If you want your life to change, you have to make it change. You have to take the initiative to want to become better. You have to take the initiative to want to see growth in all aspects of your life. Whether if you just want to learn how to cook or you want to learn how to read or you want to be in the gym or, you want to start a hobby, you feel like you want to start music, you want to be an artist or you want to be a basketball player. Anything that you want to do, you can achieve it. You can. You can. Because it's possible. Just like how there's people in the NBA, bro, those people are regular people. LeBron James, Steph Curry, Anthony Edwards, all those people are regular people. It's just they wanted it harder. They wanted it more. And they put in the effort. And they believed in themselves and they made sacrifices for the things that they love. And that's what it's all about. You gotta trust yourself. In this world, it's a lot of shady people. It's a lot of shady things in this world, but all you guys yourself. And if you can't trust yourself, then who will you trust? Who will you be able to trust if you can't trust yourself to be disciplined? And a lot of people are stuck up in bad habits because they feel like they don't have the discipline to become better. But in all reality, they do. The same way you discipline to pick up a blunt and smoke every single day. The same way you discipline to go out and party every single night. The same way you discipline to be lustful, every 5 minutes is the same way you could be disciplined to go to the gym. It's the same way you could be disciplined to eat healthier. It's the same way you could be disciplined to have self control over yourself, over your mind, over your body, over everything. And when you start treating yourself better, it shows. When you start treating yourself better and you start like really going hard for yourself, it shows. It shows. I've been in the gym. I know y'all see me in this tank top, bro. Bro, I remember, bro, back in middle school, like people really used to talk about me. Like people really used to call me skinny. Like they would make fun of me and this, that, and the third. And it's like when I work out, that's all I think about. All I think about is how people used to downplay me. People used to try to shame me for who I was. And I'm not saying that you got to change who you are, but if you feel like something is bothering you or you feel like something is not right in your life and other people are acknowledging it, go hard on it. Go hard at whatever area that you struggling in. Any area. If people clowning you because you can't read or something, bro, pick up a book. It's nothing wrong with reading outside of school. Like I feel like a lot of kids, they feel like they don't have to read outside of school because they read in school. And honestly, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. And I used to be one of those people. That's the craziest part, bro. I used to be like, oh, I'm not reading at home. I read in school all day, 8 hours a day. And no, you can't be like that. You have to read. You have to constantly build your mental, build your intellect so that you could be able to speak properly. You could be able to think properly. And then when you conversate with people, you can have good conversations with people versus not knowing what you're talking about. You know, anything you want to learn, educate yourself on it. Anything you do, educate yourself on it to the max to where you could annihilate it. Not even just get the job done, annihilate it. You could do it perfectly. Everything. You want to be full throttle on everything you do. You don't want to do something to say, I half-assed that. I could have tried harder on that. No, try harder on everything you do. Everything. Whether if it's even down to eating. If you eating, don't eat and talk. Don't eat and be on your phone, things like that. Even when we watching TV, watch TV. Don't be watching TV and be on your phone. Don't be watching TV and trying to talk to people because then you miss out. You miss out on what's on the TV, and it's the same thing that's in your life. If you don't pay attention to what's important in your life, you will miss out on it. You don't pay attention in school, you will miss out on it. You look away from that board for 5 minutes, it's a whole broad equation on that shit. For me, you just gotta focus. You gotta focus and you gotta lock in, bro. I believe in you. I believe that you could do anything you want to do. I believe that you could become better. I believe it, bro. And when I have friends that struggle in certain areas, even though they may not want to hear it, I uplift them. And I say, I feel like you shouldn't be doing this. I feel like you should be doing this. I feel like this would be more beneficial for you. And a lot of people is gonna be stuck up in that mindset to where they feel like their life can't change and they too deep in. But in our reality, it could change. You just gotta want the change for yourself. And if you build your life around certain principles and shape your life on how you want it to be, it can be that. It can be what you desire. It can be what you want. If you feel like you want to be that fit man with financial freedom, you got a nice, pretty girl, you know, happy family, you got kids coming on the way. You could have that. You could have that. You could have that. But if you too busy stuck up in lust and stuck up in, drug habits and things like that, not knocking it because, do what you want. But those things attract what it's supposed to attract. If you always in the club being lustful, you only gonna attract women that's around that area. Club women, women that don't really respect themselves, or they're lustful too. Versus if you spending time working on yourself, you will attract somebody that's working on themselves. You attract somebody that's in the same area as you, and it's the same thing with your friends. Anybody you hang around is based on what you do. If you somebody that's in school, you always studying, you're gonna be around people that study. You're gonna be around people that have good grades and things like that. But if you somebody that's partying at the frat parties and you going to the club every night and things like that, you're gonna meet people that's in the club. You're gonna meet people that's partying. So you gotta choose your crowd wisely, because if you surround yourself with 10 bums, if you surround yourself with 9 bums, you're gonna be the 10th bum. If you surround yourself with 10 9 millionaires, you're gonna be the 10th millionaire, and so on. And that's real. That's real. And when people tell you, oh, all my friends are hoes and I'm not a hoe, they're lying. They're lying. They're lying. Don't believe nothing people say. Cause if you hanging around a specific group, you're a part of that group. Little do you know, you could feel like, oh, you're different, you're better, and this and the third, but you're just like them. So you have to change bad habits. You gotta change the people you hang around. You gotta change the things you do, and you gotta turn it and shift it into a more positive note. Me personally, right now, I'm fasting on bad habits. I'm fasting on lust. I'm fasting on smoking. I'm fasting on, all the things that's not good for me. Whether that's bad food, things like that. Like, I don't eat no fast food. Let me rephrase that. I'd be lying if I said that. I don't eat fast food except for Chipotle and Taco Bell. I'm sorry. I would never stop eating Taco Bell in my life. I'm sorry. It is what it is. But Chipotle is not really that bad compared to McDonald's and Burger King and all these, processed foods. So it's like you gotta make change if you want change. If you want your life to be better and you genuinely want it to be better, you gotta make change. If you want your life to be the same, keep doing what you're doing. And I'm not knocking anybody that lives in a club, always in the club all night, or, always smoking, things like that, because people go through things and that might just be their way of escaping, So I'm not targeting anybody when I say stuff like that. I'm talking to the people that are misguided, the people that feel like they shouldn't be there, and they go anyway just because they don't want to make their friends mad, or just because they don't want to disappoint whoever they're around. You don't have to do those things. You don't have to go to the club. You don't have to spend money unnecessarily. Save your money, build your credit. You know, like right now, I'm trying to educate myself on business credit. My credit is pretty decent, but I want to start building business credit in case I want to take out a loan one day and start a business. I'm thinking about starting a clothing brand. And these are the things you gotta have. You gotta build yourself up to be able to have the things you want. And it takes time. Nothing happens overnight. You're not gonna change overnight. You're not gonna stop doing the things you're doing overnight. But at the same time, progress is better than no progress. You know, you don't have to go to the gym for 4 hours for you to be fit. You can go there for hour, 2 hours, 40 minutes, even 30 minutes, even 20 minutes, even 15 minutes. You get a nice 20-minute workout, that's progress. That's still adding something. That's still pouring water into the leader. You gotta pour into yourself. You have to. You gotta pour into yourself to become better. You gotta pour into yourself to see what you want come true. And everything that you dream of, every dream car you want, every lifestyle that you want, it's out there. It's out there, and there's somebody living that lifestyle right now because they went hard. So, do you want that to be a lifestyle, or do you want to procrastinate and play games and say, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, and I feel entitled to tomorrow, when all reality, tomorrow's not promised. Tomorrow is not promised at all. Tomorrow is not promised. Feel me? And I feel like we should stop saying we're gonna do it tomorrow and do things today. You gotta appreciate the moment that you have right now. Cause God blesses you with a 24 hours. So if you're gonna spend your 24 hours doing nothing and you're not grateful and you're not thinking, and when you wake up for another 24 hours, He'll take that from you. The minute you show God that you're unappreciative, or you show Him that you're gonna live your own life and you're not gonna live through God, He gonna take it. He gonna take it. And that's not something that you want. You don't want Him to take the things that He gives you, because He blesses you just off the strength. When you in your mom's womb, He already knows who you are because He put you there. He gave you the life that you have. Your whole entire life, He already made it. It's already set in stone. Everything that you're going through, you're supposed to go through it. Everything that you're going through is already set in stone. So why hinder your success? If you have success at the end, I believe everybody has success at the end of their journey. I believe that everybody is meant to have a purpose. I believe that everybody is meant to have some reason on this earth. So when you're doing things that's not serving God, or not right by yourself, you compromising your morals and things like that, all that's doing is putting you back and hindering you from whatever success you're supposed to have. When really you could be successful at a young age. Like, it's a lot of young millionaires, 20 years old, 21 years old, 25, like a lot of young people that's successful, not even money wise, like just even like your mindset, like you mentally just healthy. Like, that's a beautiful thing. And a lot of that is from the people that you have in your life too. They'll set you back years. You spend years doing things with people when you could have been doing something else. And it is what it is. You go through life, and sometimes you gotta go through those tribulations. Sometimes you gotta go through that in order to realize, like, okay, this what I should have been doing. Instead of this, now I could do this, and now I think more logically about the things that I do. And sometimes you just gotta go through things. It's life. It's life. It's a lot of ups and downs. It's a lot of tribulations you're gonna experience, but it's just all about believing in yourself. You see how I could talk about all that and then come back to believing? You see how, like, for me, everything is connected. Everything transpirals for me, and it's just about how you go about it. It's about what you do, who you be around, and your intentions, and what you believe in. If you don't believe you're gonna be successful, if you believe that you only gonna keep bad habits, and you believe that you're never gonna be able to prosper, guess what? It'll never happen. But if you tell yourself, oh, I want this for myself, I really want to put in the work, I'm going to strive for this, I'm going to go hard at it. Even if it doesn't work, I'm going to keep going. Even if it don't work right when I want it to work, I'm going to keep going. You tell yourself that, you will always be good no matter what. No matter if you reach your goal today, tomorrow, next week, next year, next decade, next century, it don't matter. Because you so locked in, you're not even worried about reaching the goal no more. You just locked in on a day to day. Every day you just locked in, and you got the goal in mind. Like, yeah, to like when I get there, I'm gonna get there. But right now it's about the journey. That's when it becomes more better. And people should enjoy the struggle. People should enjoy going through hardships and enjoy learning, even though it hurts. It hurts. I'm gonna be honest, struggling hurts. It hurts. I know what it feels like to struggle. I know what it feels like to go through things. It hurts, but at the same time, it hurts, but it builds you. It builds character. Think about all the things you've been through and think about what it turned you into. Think about what it made you. Think about how you able to get up every day and be strong because of the things you went through. Think about how you're able to be there for your kids or you're able to be there for your parents or your siblings because of the things that you went through. And when you take it into a perspective like that, your whole life changes. Like when I started switching my perspective on how I see things, instead of saying, I don't really like my life or I wish my life was this type of way or this, that, and the third, when I just started saying, thank you, God, for waking me up. Thank you for this house that we have. Thank you for the food that we have. Thank you for the opportunities that you bring into my life. Thank you for the job that I have, God. I know it's not the greatest job in the world, but thank you for blessing me with income. Thank you for the clothes I have on my back. Thank you for the opportunities that you bring into my life. When you start talking like that, that's when your life starts to change. That's when things start to come into your life, and that's when you start to feel better about yourself. And when you feel better about yourself, you look better. When you look better, you think better. When you think better, everything is better. Because if you thinking better, you on a positive note, eating healthy, you got good people around you that's lifting you up. That's a great thing. That's a great thing. And I feel like everybody should experience that. Everybody should be at their best. So, when you got acne on your face, you don't really feel the best. You feel insecure and things like that. So you gotta take care of your face. Me personally, I never had acne. I never experienced that due to, strong genes. All I really had to do was just wash my face. Throw a little water on my face in the morning before I go to school and things like that. The only time I really had acne was like if I drank too much soda or something like that. So I don't really understand it on that note, but I've had bumps on my face and I'm like, I don't really want to show my face right now, things like that. So I get it. And if you take care of yourself, those type of things won't happen. It's possible to be your best self. It's possible to be who you want to be. It's possible. I'm trying to tell you, it's possible, bro. It's possible to be great. It's so possible that it's right at your fingertips. All it takes is for you to put in the work. That's all it take. All it take is for you to grind. Like you really gotta want it. You really gotta want it. And then when you want it, that's the motivation. And then once you get the motivation, that's the backbone. All that's gonna do is push you to become whatever you wanna be. You know? So take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Make sure you being more appreciative for the things you have. Make sure you believing in yourself. Because believing is achieving. Even if you didn't achieve nothing, believing is achieving. And when you believe, you can succeed. And when you succeed, you can get what you need. And when you get what you need, nah, we stop. I want to start rapping it out, but yeah, man, lock in, bro. Lock in. Take care of yourself. Take care of your future self. And when you feel like you down or you getting beat down or you feel like you unmotivated, just think about how your future self accomplished everything already. Think about how you know your future self is just cheering you on to keep going, and you gotta keep going. So right now it's 1:25 in the morning, bro. Making a YouTube video for y'all. you know all you gotta do is grind. Even when you don't want to grind, get up and grind any time of the day. Wake up at 6 in the morning, go to the gym. Nobody wants to get up at 6 in the morning and go work out. I know I don't, but I will because it's something I don't want to do. You do the things that you don't want to do so that later on you won't be paying a price for it. For me, but hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day or night or whatever y'all have. I hope that you get through whatever you're going through. I hope that you stay strong. Stay strong for yourself and stay strong for the people around you. Stay strong for your future self. because he or she needs you to be strong so that you can make it to where you're supposed to go. And I wish y'all the best of luck in life. I wish, if this is the only video y'all watching me, you know, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it touched on the areas that maybe you might need, you know? And yeah, just believe in yourself. Believe in who you want to be and believe in God. Peace.